Harry Kane, next Ballon d'Or winner. Welcome back to the channel. Please make sure you like, share and subscribe. First thing I want to say is that I'm not a Tottenham fan. I've not been a particular Harry Kane fan, so to speak. But at the very least, I can acknowledge that obviously he's been doing bits for England, so to speak. He's done some bits for Tottenham as well. But when you think about it, what he's doing at Bayern Munich, he's basically maybe a top 3, top 2 elite striker in Europe at the moment. So I thought, let me just take a look at this and do we think that he could possibly win the Ballon d'Or in 2026? So, as you might know, the Ballon d'Or is football's most prestigious individual award. It's given to a player judged by journalists who have been the best in the world over the past year, and traditionally favours team success, like, for example, Champions League, World Cup, Copa America, as well as individual stats. So with Harry Kane, you've got one of the best strikers of his generation, who has scored plenty of goals. He's Tottenham's all leading goal scorer, and he scored over 500 career goals. You can see there for club and country. And this season, he's continued to deliver elite levels of goal scoring and consistency at the highest level, scoring 2 goals in Bayern's dominant 4-1 Champions League win, becoming the first English player to hit 50 Champions League goals and the third fastest in history to do so. So that's not to be scoffed at, do you know what I mean? So across club and country, he ranks among the top goal contributors versus players like Mbappe and Haaland. As Bayern's currently deep in the Champions League, targeted trophies. He's had success. Well, we'll see what happens. If he does win the Champions League, and so it's a big if he does win it, it's going to be a major boon to Ballon d'Or chances. England's featuring in the 2026 World Cup. And again, I mean, he's had quite a strong record in World Cups and international competitions as well, and he is a captain, so that's going to add some weight to being able to lift the Ballon d'Or. And people are saying, pundits are saying that he's in the discussion. Obviously, he's going to need the major international trophies. He's going to need Champions League. Incidentally, I note that he did actually used to play for Arsenal. But there is a competitive field. You've got Mbappe, Haaland, Luis Diaz, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka. I should be able to say his name since he's in my team, Arsenal, and a few more. But yeah, he's been a constant top scorer in Europe and across competitions, underpinning individual excellence across different teams, as I say. Tottenham, now he's at Bayern Munich, and that record of fastest to 50 Champions League goal, triple century, it's eye-catching for award voters. Whether he's England's go, I mean, for me, in terms of, I would say that England's best player was, it's definitely Wayne Rooney, really, isn't it? You can't, and the second to Wayne Rooney, Bex is up there. I would say Bex is up there, maybe the top 3, top 5. But yeah, in terms of England's best, you're definitely looking at Wayne Rooney for me. And at the time, and you see, that's the funniest thing. I mean, yeah, Kane's a lot younger than Rooney, but when they were playing together, when they were still, when Rooney was still playing, I'd have always picked Rooney over Kane if we're looking at a striker. But look at this. He's doing bits. I think he's definitely won. I think that is him winning. That's their equivalent of their equivalent of the Premier title. I guess it is. So yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, team success matters. Personal numbers are important, but team success is going to be really important. Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Lamine Yamal are in the mix, and they're a bit more youthful, panache, and dominant club country achievements. Obviously, Mbappe's won a World Cup before, as far as I can remember. Erling Haaland did a madness with Manchester over the last, three years or so. But if he does well in the World Cup, he's got a chance. But I would say that the elite of Ballon d'Or winners, they're generally winning the World Cup. It's not just simply a case of being a runner-up or coming to a particular point. He's going to have to win it. He's going to probably also have to win the Champions League. It's not, the Ballon d'Or is the number one in football, So to win, you have to be the absolute best. So we'll see what happens. Please do leave your thoughts below, and obviously hype this video as to whether you think he's got a good chance of lifting the Ballon d'Or in 2026. But yeah, I think his name's certainly in the mix. Maybe a Champions League or a World Cup. I would if you were doing it on a preference basis, I would say if he wins a World Cup, not necessarily win the Champions League, if he wins a World Cup, he's definitely going to be up there. Do you know what I mean? He's definitely going up there. He's got a Bundesliga record. Look at that, 11 goals in 6 games, and that's what I wanted to look at. Actually, if you look his statistics, and some people think that some of the other leagues in Europe, France and Germany, are like farmers' leagues, or they're not really as elite as, for example, the Premier League. But nonetheless, these statistics are ridiculous. I mean, at Tottenham, he was doing well, as you can see there, with 213 goals in 317 games at Tottenham Hotspur. As I say, he did. Where's the Arsenal? That was when he was younger. But this is crazy. 93 goals. You see it there? 93 goals in 89 games. And at England, as I say, he's got 78 in 112. That stat is he's scoring more than 1 goal a game. That's incredible. As simple as that. It's just incredible. So I was just looking at some football stuff, and that forwarded to my attention, and I thought, yeah, man, I'll take a look at this. But yeah, as Harry Kane, man, I know that a lot of the Tottenham fans, he's like their top guy, their god and that. But I mean, obviously, even though man don't support Tottenham, I rate the movements. I can't lie. That's significant. He's doing significant bits in Bayern, Munich in Germany, and yeah, I thought I'll cover it. So, thank you for watching and listening. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and also hype the video by swiping left and clicking the hype button. But for now, I'm done talking.